Hey, Katina. You've been getting notifications. That's good. That's good. Hey, Susan. How are you? How you doing this afternoon? No, I don't feel. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Thank you. Hey, Toya. We getting lots of rain. Oh, yeah. It's dry here. Right now it's dry. Very dry. I laid down and I was dreaming and it woke me up. I was dreaming and it woke me up. Hey, Sharice, how are you? Well, have a blessed night at work, you too. Yep, I laid down and I was dreaming and it woke me up because it wasn't good. It was not good at all. I thought these dreams would at least go away for now. Um, Illinois, where are you from? Sanjay. Hey, CBJ. Thank you. Thank you. I'm from the United States. Where are you from? Thank you. I appreciate you, CBJ. Thank you. How y'all doing this afternoon? It is afternoon here. Afternoon here. You from India? Well, welcome to Autism Everyday. If you have questions about autism, you are more than welcome to ask. Welcome to Autism Everyday. If you're new, welcome. And if you've been here all the time, welcome back. Should we say you and I know dreams, right? Me and these dreams. Share the live. Share the live. Share the live. I don't know. I don't give out my number. You came into the wrong place for a phone number or a relationship. This is not it. I'm sorry. Sorry, I can't do that one. Share the live. Share the live. Hey, Miss Marilyn, how are you? He said that's all right, Katina. It's okay. Good for him. Told you I had a bad dream last night. I woke up screaming. It was crazy, yeah. I thought at least for now, your hair is good. Yep, good hair. Becky with the good hair. Lord, give me strength. Becky with the good hair. Uh-huh. He like, I see, Katina. I see. I see. Yep, I be Becky with the good hair today. Is your son? No, not yet. I'm on my way to pick him up now. CBJ, I'm on my way to pick my son up from workshop now. In case you didn't know, my son is autistic. Do you know what that is? CBJ, do you know what autism is? Do you know what autism is? No, he's not sitting beside me. I think I'm mad about you. Oh, you are? Yeah, you'll be okay. You'll be all right. You don't got a profile picture. I need to see a profile picture. You don't have a picture on there. You don't know that? Go look it up. Autism is a disorder. Nah. I got a husband. I'm sorry. I have a husband. I got a man. I have a man. Mm, yeah, I don't know where these. No, I got a husband. Sorry. Hey, Linda C. Is that Linda C? Hey, Linda C. Good afternoon. Oh, I don't think my husband would approve of that. I don't think he would approve of that. But how y'all doing this afternoon? Y'all doing all right this afternoon? Oh yeah, I didn't see you at first, Linda C. I didn't see you. Oh, I did. Oh. Yeah, these dreams are really, really like they're meaningful. Believe it or not, they mean something. And I didn't have a good dream. I did not have a good dream. It wasn't a good dream. I can't remember the details, but I know it wasn't good. It was not good. I remember some of it, but not a lot. I do remember. I hope you're 50 years old just like me. I'm older than you, honey. I'm older than you. Sharice say, so can we talk about how we help autistic children and adults process their feelings during difficult times? Yes, Sharice. Yes. But I was going to say about my dream, and then we can get into it. Y'all can share y'all thoughts about what Sharice just said. Share your thoughts about what Sharice just said. Katina said I dream, but half the time I don't. Well, I remember most of it, and I remember that Demarcus and I were in Tennessee. We were in Tennessee. It's just, you're right. It's just a number. It is. Age is just a number. It is, but not your number. But we were in Tennessee, and it was raining real hard. It was raining, and we were on the highway, and we stopped, and it was these ladies that were standing by the road. They were standing by the road. Standing by the road, right? They were standing by the road, and we stopped. We stopped because it was raining so hard, and they came over and was talking and said something. And the one lady seemed like she had a attitude, right? She seemed like she had an attitude, and somehow it turned into an argument. I don't even know how, but somehow the thing turned into an argument, and I start. It's always seemed like I'm fighting, right? I'm fighting in these dreams. I'm fighting, and somehow it turned into a fight, and I was popping upside the head with my phone. I was popping her upside the head with my phone. And somehow we got, separated or whatever. I got back in the car. We left. Me and Demarcus left. And then somehow I lost Demarcus. Like I lost him, right? Somehow I lost him. And I'm looking everywhere for him. I found him. He was standing out in the rain, just standing there. And I found him, and I was like, get in the car, get in the car, get in the car. And I woke up after that, y'all. I woke up after that. So I woke up after that. That was my dream. Oh, I meant after you done. Yeah, that was no. I know what you meant, Sharif. But I just wanted to get that out. So after that, I woke up, but it always seemed like I'm fighting in these dreams. So I don't know if that has meaning. It is up. My camera is up. What you trying to see? Um, I'm not lying. What's that drifting? I have not seen such a beautiful lady in recent time. Well, thank you, drifting. Drift on off. So Sharice's question was, what can so can she wanted to know how we help autistic children and adults process their feelings during difficult times, right? How do we help our autistic babies and adults process their feelings during difficult times? I know, Katina, he must have. So how do we help them? And for me, like y'all know, I can only speak for myself, right? For number one, always stay calm. And for number two, I try not to show a bunch of sad emotions, right? I try my best not to show in front of Demarcus a lot of sad emotions, right? Because sometimes for Demarcus, I think sadness triggers him, acting differently, acting some kind of way, or acting upset. I think that triggers something for him if I'm sad, because like I said, Demarcus feeds off of my energy, right? He feeds off of my energy, and a lot of times he looks at me and he gonna react to however I'm reacting, right? He's gonna react to however I'm reacting. And if I'm acting, upset and, loud and stuff like that, then he's going to react to that, and he's not going to react in a good way. He's not going to react in a good way. He's not. So I would say be careful of your emotions, showing a lot of emotions that are not normal, everyday emotions, right? And that's sadness, being upset, crying, screaming, yelling. All of that plays a role for your power baby and your power adults, right? It plays a role in how they're going to react. It plays a role. They went away, Katina. Yeah, it all plays a role. So, and whatever I'm doing or whatever I'm thinking, I don't always show it. I don't always show it in front of Demarcus. I can't, because I know if it's going to upset him, and I don't want him to be, I don't want him to go through nothing unnecessary. I really don't. So I think talking to them, trying to get them to understand what's going on, why it's going on, and if you could show them, but talking, definitely being calm at all times. And a couple, like I said this morning, a couple times Demarcus didn't see me all calm. He saw me crying and that kind of stuff. And I think it, whatever, because my facial expression is not the same as it was like since the 29th, right? Something has definitely changed inside of me. So, and it shows on my face, it shows in my actions, it shows in all of that. Hey, Dior, it shows in all of that, and I know that he sees it, because like I told y'all, he's definitely watching me. Um, Hold on a minute. Susan said autistic, having conversations with them, staying calm and listening to them, and trying to find some kind of solution to whatever is bothering them. Right, Susan, right. Katina says, stay calm because even with my voice, if it's uh, loud tone, they ask if I'm mad. Yeah, I think that's what you said. He must, yeah. So definitely staying calm. Dior said, yeah, I could tell you not the same since the 29th. I'm not, Dior. Definitely am not. Hey, Tanya. Good afternoon to you. Katina said, yes, that's correct. The kids get worried. They do. And I don't want DeMarcus to feel any unnecessary feelings, because of what he sees in me. Like, I don't. Susan says, Stefan and I have daily conversation. Sometimes he expressed himself more to me during our daily conversation. And that's very important, Susan. Very important. Very, very important. Very important. A lot of times when the kids are quiet and DeMarcus be, in his room and he may be getting undressed or whatever, I'll, chit chat with him because I be wanting to know how his day went. Did anything upset him? Did he have a good day? Even though I ask him, did he have a good day when he gets in the car, I go a step beyond that on a daily to make sure that he's good. I go a step beyond to make sure that he's good. Tanya said, "That's awesome, my beautiful friend Susan." Yes, you gotta ask questions. If your child is not a talker, one who's going to express their feelings just automatically, then you have to talk to them. You have to talk to them. You have to talk to them. You do. I dare you have to. You got to talk to them, and you got to try to understand what they're feeling, and you got to try to help them in any way that you can, right? You got to try to help them in any way that you can. You do. Yeah. Oh Lord, my tummy hurts, y'all. I got a little tummy ache. Yeah. Susan say he has things on his mind and be surprised of some of the things that be on it. Right, you will be. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. You got to talk to these babies. You can't just sit them in a corner and expect them to understand automatically. You know, you just can't do it. Probably not enough, Tanya, but yeah. Yeah. Probably not enough. My stomach in a whole knot. It's been that way. It's in a whole knot. I feel like I gotta throw up and all that kind of stuff, but it'll be all right. It'll be okay. Yeah. Any other questions y'all want to know about? Y'all got any other questions? Any other questions about autism and feelings and whatever question y'all might have? Whatever. Y'all could ask whatever question y'all might have. But I'm praying that DeMarcus is okay. When he come out this workshop, I'm praying that he's okay. That his day went well. You know, praying that his day went well. Yep, praying that his day went well. Uh, yeah, me too, Tanya. Praying he had a good day. Definitely praying. Tanya say good afternoon, Miss Marilyn. Death it's hard. Losing someone, losing a loved one is hard for your just everyday regular person. But for someone with autism or disability or disorder or whatever, it makes it even more difficult because it makes it more difficult because they don't understand fully. It makes it even more difficult. Katina say workshop seem like it's good for his mind and keeps him busy. It does, Katina. It does. Thank you, Miss Marilyn. Thank you. Linda C said, I try to talk to my son when he is ready to talk. He will ask questions. We sit down and discuss whatever he wants to know about. It was hard for him when my parents passed away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm sure it was, Linda C. I'm sure it was. I remember when he come now, so I ain't gonna talk too much, y'all. I ain't gonna talk too much because I don't want him to be upset. So I ain't gonna talk too much about death. I love you too. Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Thank you. Who is that calling me grandma? Who is that? Who is that? Linda C said he was talking about me leaving him. Oh, I was like, who is that? All right. They say you're not my grandma, but I'm calling Granny. Oh, you calling me Granny to be funny? God bless you too, honey. God bless you too. You had a good day, DeMarcus. Well, that's okay. You can call me Grandma. It's okay. You can call me Granny. That's okay. Too funny. I thought that was one of my grandchildren. Look, I thought that was one of my grandbabies on here. Yeah, yeah. That's too funny. You must seem like a, you seem like a sweet lady. Well, thank you. I hope I am. I hope I am a sweet lady. I do hope so. But I appreciate you. Steph, let me see. Yeah. Uh, that's why I asked before he got in the car. Yeah, Sharice. Yeah. Good afternoon. Hold on, I'm about to switch all around. Susan said when my father passed, it was hard on Stefan. He had to go to therapy and he's still going. Yeah. All right, there go DeMarcus. For anybody that is new, this is Autism Everyday, and this is DeMarcus. He is my son, and he is 47 years old, and he is autistic. So I'm definitely a grandma, right? You calling me grandma is not offensive or anything like that. It's not offensive or anything like that because I am definitely a grandma, right? I'm a grandma. I am. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry, 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 sorry. So I am. What's a boo? What is that? Who said that? My girlfriend has an autistic son. He's 5, so any advice is needed. If you have questions, ask. You can ask questions, cause I don't know about your girlfriend autistic son, but you are more than welcome to ask questions, right? I'd rather you ask questions than me give you any advice or anything like that. I would rather you ask questions and we can answer, hopefully answer your question, right? Hopefully we can answer your question. The guy calling you. I don't know. I don't know. Tanya say, hey DeMarcus. Everybody say, hey DeMarcus. Yeah. He's nonverbal, right now, what's the best way to help him with talking or speech? Does he have one of the does he have the device, right? Does he have one of the devices that speaks for them? Does he have one of those? You know, they have devices where autistic children or kids who don't talk, they can use those devices to communication. Does he have a communication device? And if not, that would be a great way to start. That'll be a great way to start. And speech therapy, of course. Definitely speech therapy. He clicks the icon to say what he needs or wants. Yes, yes. And that's a great way of communication, but you also gotta have speech therapy. Speech therapy is a good thing. It's a very good thing. And if he don't know, a lot of kids don't really learn sign language anymore. A lot of our kids don't learn sign language because they have those devices. But sign language is a great way, a form of communication. When you have a child who's nonverbal, teach them, let them learn sign language. It's frustrating because everything is so slow with the system when it comes to autistic kids. Schools really aren't nice or helpful with it. Some are not. My homeboy just got I don't know nothing about that. Autistic kids are pushed off, especially in Catholic schools. Yeah, yeah. A lot of the Catholic schools are not geared toward kids with special needs. They just not. They just not. A lot of these public schools aren't either because they don't have people in those schools who know anything about autism, right? It's a learning process. Of course it is. For the schools, for the teachers, right? These teachers are not trained you have special needs teachers, but most of these teachers and where these kids go to school, they don't have special needs. They're put into mainstream with all the rest of the kids, and that's a big mistake because our kids definitely act out, meltdowns, and all kinds of stuff, and they don't really learn nothing. They don't really learn nothing. They don't. The comment on, hey Demarcus, how was your day? Hey Denise, uh, I'm in my 30s. Autism wasn't acknowledged or labeled in the 90s and 2000s. Well, Demarcus was born in 1979, and that was the first time that I had heard the word autism. That was it. When he was about 2 years old, that's the first time I had heard of autism, and the word autism was actually used with Demarcus diagnosed, right? A lot of kids were labeled back then mentally disabled or developmentally challenged or whatever they called it. They had several different names, but autism was his actual diagnosis. It was never developmentally delayed or mentally challenged or any of that. He actually received an autism diagnosis. And like I said, that was the first time that I had heard it. Mentally delayed, yep. Learning disabilities, yeah. They had quite a few words that they used back then for our kids. So it's like it's all over the place now. Yeah, and there's so many different levels of autism, and none of our kids are the same. They all different. They're all different. Uh, I'm in New Orleans. A lot of Hispanic and black kids are autistic. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Demarcus is very smart and aware of things. Yes, he is, Katina. Stefan was born in 1996. He was acknowledged then. And did he received an autism diagnosis, Susan, in 96? Now 79. That's a big difference between 79 and 96. That's like what 17-year difference. So if autism, that, like I said, I had never heard the word autism before. Demarcus was diagnosed. Never heard that word before. Never knew anything about it. Didn't know anything about it. I know I missed a lot of y'all comments, but y'all know I'm driving. There's quite a bit of traffic out here as well. And I got to lean over to read the comments because I have the camera on Demarcus. So y'all just bear with me. Bear with me. If I didn't see your comment, you can repeat it. Right? Just repeat it. Make sure everybody hit the thumbs up button for me if y'all don't mind. Hit that thumbs up button for me. Um, my girlfriend's son gets speech therapy and food therapy. Oh, so he a picky eater? Is your girlfriend's son a picky eater? A lot of kids are. Demarcus is not really picky when it comes to food. Susan said he received a diagnosis in 2000. He was about 4. Okay, Susan. Um, yeah. Um, from the vaccine and the shots, but it's a lot of denial. Yeah. Uh, I don't know what to help my girlfriend with, but what is the best way I can help her? He's a happy child. He expresses, he's expressive and he's smart. He just doesn't talk. Just help her in any way that you can. You know, help her in any way that you can. That's all you can do. Whatever she needs, whatever that child needs, help them, right? Help them to get it. Help them to get through. Your girlfriend may be going through, I don't know if that's her only child or if she have more kids. It's even more difficult when more kids are in the mix, that are not autistic. So just help her any way that you can, whatever way you can help to ease some of the pressure off of your girlfriend, do that, right? It may be giving her a break, like, give her a break, a day to herself. Self-care is important, right? I wasn't one to really practice self-care. I cared about myself, but not to the extent where I was going to go out my way to do anything special for myself, right? But give her a day where she could just go and be free to not think about and not worry about home and worry about her child. Let her go and have a day to herself every once in a while. Maybe once a month you could do that, right? Make dinner, clean up, whatever it's going to take some of the pressure off of a person. That's what you can do. Uh, so he's more of a texture eater. It had to be hotter than warm for him to want it. Wow. Yeah. And a lot of our kids are very texture sensitive, right? Some things they don't like to feel in their mouth, their hand, on their body. So texture is one of the, things that a lot of our kids deal with. Hey Richard, how are you? Yes. Extra helping hand does wonders. It does. Susan said maybe invite her to sit in our conversation. I'm not saying he's autistic, but she can get some. Oh no, they said that the 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 bother God said that the girlfriend child was autistic. So invite her to the live. Maybe she have some questions that she would like. We come on around this time every day for now on YouTube. So invite your girlfriend over here. Maybe she has some questions that she would like to ask. So you're more than welcome to invite her to the live. Yeah, that was a great idea, Susan. Real food, yeah. Uh, their kids don't eat real good no more. These kids, no, they don't. These kids, especially like our power babies, they have certain foods that they eat, and you got to try to incorporate some nutrition into that diet somehow. I don't know how sneak vegetables in where you can. I don't know, like spaghetti, put vegetables in it. I don't know, whatever you have to do to try to get them to eat healthy, right? It's a hard thing, and I know it is. what you said, Dior? He was labeled autistic by the state. Yeah. At first, she thought he had hearing problems, and that's what a lot of parents think. Um, a lot of parents think that their kids have hearing problems because they're not talking at the age that they should be. Right? A lot of people think that their kids have hearing problems, but that's one of the first things that they test is the hearing, eyesight, and hearing. Does arguing affect an autistic person? Oh, definitely. Or yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, chicken nuggets and fries are enough nutrition. Aren't enough? No, they're not. Right? They're not. They need some vegetables. They need some fruits in their diet. You know, they need all calcium and all that kind of stuff. You know, a lot of these kids are eating just that: chicken nuggets and fries, maybe pizza. You know, they're not eating anything that's nutritious for their bodies. Show your face, not your son. I'm going to show my son because that's what this page is about, autism. If you don't want to see my son's face, I suggest you leave. Right? That's all I could tell you. If you don't want to see my son's face, then you have to leave. I showed my face when I first came on, and I'm going to show it one more time, and that's it. So if you don't want to see my son's face, then I'll talk. You come back when I'm on, because this is what Autism Everyday is about, my son, right? And our power babies and our power adults. So I showed DeMarcus, right? I don't like being in the camera. I don't. See you later, right? Richard said trying vegetables in all foods is the best way. That's about, yeah. Wow, you look very different without glasses. I do. Susan said, yes, Dior. I try my best not to argue around Stefan. It affects him a lot. It does. That affects, it definitely does. A lot of times that bring on meltdowns, Dior. That'll bring on a meltdown. It'll bring on a meltdown. Wow, you're very, well, thank you, CBJ. I think I look weird without glasses, but thank you. I'm trying to see these comments because they're so tiny. Hey, Melly, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon. Uh, yeah. Y'all got good questions. Hey, Miss Leslie, I appreciate you, Sharice, for bringing that question up, and I appreciate you all engaging in the conversation. I appreciate y'all so much for engaging. Y'all know we're gonna take Facebook back this way as well, right? We're going to take our Facebook page back to this type of content or conversation. I don't even say content, right? Because to me, this is not content. This is just bringing awareness. That's what it is for me, bringing awareness. I don't look at these social media as, content. I don't. This is real life, right? This is real life. This is not for show or anything like this. This is our real life. So we gonna bring our other page back to life, right? We're gonna bring it back to life. I'm just trying to get through this right now. Once I get through this, and then we're gonna get back to how we used to be on that page as well. Hey, Augusta, how are you? Susan said, yes, we had to stay calm as much as possible, Dior. Yeah. Shout out to brother DeMarcus. He is loved. He is very loved. DeMarcus is very, very loved. DeMarcus is well taken care of. I'm his mother, right? And in case you want to know, my name is Ernestine. My name is Ernestine for anybody that wants to know, right? DeMarcus has always been very well taken care of. Very well taken care of. Anything that DeMarcus needs, DeMarcus gets, right? Yeah. And God has allowed me to be here to do what is necessary for my son. So I thank God for that, right? But he's definitely well taken care of. Diorna said, I never knew Stefan was autistic. He is very smart and know the good music. You didn't know that, Dior? Hey, Angie, how are you? Yeah, you didn't know that? Yeah, yep. But y'all give me a second, get through this traffic. How you doing this afternoon, Angie? How are you? Yeah, that person wanted to look at me. I don't need nobody looking at me. All right, I don't need that. I don't need that kind of attention. That's why I put Demarcus on the camera, because that's what Autism Every Day is about, autism, and Demarcus is autistic. I want people to see Demarcus, right? I want people to look at him and say, "Oh, he's a well taken care of adult with autism." That's what I want people to see and know, that it's for real. Uh, he don't need to, right. Um, None but blessings toward y'all. I appreciate the positive, and you are more than welcome. You are more than welcome, right? And that's helping each other in any way that we can with our children is what we should be doing, right? This is what we should be doing, helping each other, right? We all in different situations. We all on the same journey, but we all live this life differently, right? We all live it differently, but we are all on the same journey. We're all on the same journey, trying to help our kids to live the best life that they can live, right? We're all in this thing together. Yeah. And if I can help you and you can help me, then we're doing awesome. We're doing amazing. Um, Hold on a minute. Susan said, yes, Dior, it's been challenging, amazing journey. I wouldn't trade him for anything. That's my baby. That's right, Susan. I'm still learning about how to deal with autism. You have to go into their world. Yep, yep, yes, indeed. Dior, I just want to say Media is blessed to have a mom like you. Nobody else can understand Media like you do. You the best mom anybody can have. Oh, thank you, Dior. Thank you. Thank you. The father said, it's a rapper named Big X, the plug. He talked about how his son is autistic and he has to go into his world to understand how to truly love him. I ain't got to go there to love DeMarcus. I'm going to love DeMarcus whether I understand or not, right? I'm still going to love him. I don't care if I don't understand nothing. I'm still going to love him as much as I possibly can with everything that's in me. Uh, Richard say patience is the key to all situations with autism. It is. It is. Katina said, I wish I had a mother with patience and understanding. I know you do, Katina. And, you find that patience and understanding somewhere else. You can get it from somewhere else. Uh, you can get it from somewhere else. Augusta said, hey, Richard, and you exactly right. Patience is definitely the key. This thing takes time, right? It's an everyday thing. You know, autism isn't here today and gone tomorrow, right? It's not. It's learning how to live in our like, and kind of like you just said, it is kind of learning how to live in our children's world, right? I'm not going to change his world to fit into my world, right? I'm going to change my world to fit into his, right? That's what I've done. That's what I'm doing. Changing my world to fit into his. I don't want my child to change his world to fit into mine. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. None. Katina said, thankfully, God blessed me with patient understanding with my own kids. Yes, Katina. Susan said, because if you don't have patience, you will be a nervous wreck, you and your child. Exactly, Susan. I see so much of that. A lot of these parents don't have patience. They have not learned to be patient with their children. And it's chaos. It is complete chaos, right? Uh, I think they need more foundations and fundraising for autism. It's such a small environment for it. The events they have a lot of out of pocket. The government hardly helps with anything. So I'm gonna tell you this about the we over here at Autism Everyday. We have our Autism Everyday annual walk every year. This is our third walk. This will be our third walk this year. It's Autism Everyday third annual walk 2026. If you are in Chicago or surrounding areas, you are more than welcome to come out. Bring your family. Bring your autistic your girlfriend's child. Bring your girlfriend. Bring everybody that you know to the walk if you are in the Chicago or surrounding areas. Our walk will be October the 3rd, 2026, 9 a.m., and we will be meeting at the Shed Aquarium in Chicago. This will be our third walk. And how we fund our walk is we do fundraisers, right? We just finished our last fundraiser for the year, and this is how we fund our walk. We come together and it's totally free. There's no charge for this walk or anything like that. There's no charge associated with the walk. All you have to do is show up and walk with us and help us to spread the word about autism. That's it. That's all. Right? We hand out goodie bags with information in it to everybody that we meet on our walk, and we talk to them if they want to talk. Right? We don't force this upon anyone as we are walking. It is all received very well. Everything's received very well. Right? Very well. Uh, the Bible said, "My baby mama, baby daddy culture is a horrible fit for autistic children. Us as a people need to make it mandatory to support our children with disabilities, not let just the parents show them love." Right, exactly. The Bible said, "Appreciate the information, Miss Ernestine. If we visit Chicago, we will come and we will say hello to you and Brother DeMarcus." I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And I thank you for coming in to this live today. I really appreciate that. A lot of people, tend to watch from the background and, be having a lot of questions. Like, we are very open to questions, right? Very much so open to questions. And if we can help anyone in any way, that's what we are here for, right? We're here to share what we know, what we have learned on this journey with anyone who wants to know, right? That's why we're here. We're not here to gatekeep any information from anyone, because we all need information about what we're dealing with autism. We do, right? Maybe some of the things that I've done with DeMarcus can help someone else. You know, I don't know, but at least it's worth a try. It's worth a try. It's worth sharing. It's worth sharing. Um, yeah. Susan said, because if you don't have patience, you would be, yeah, a nervous wreck. Yeah, a nervous wreck. I learned patience very early on. I did. I learned how to be patient very early on into this autism world, right? And as you go each day, you learn something different about your child. You learn how to deal with them. You learn what they like, what they don't like. You learn how to talk to them. You learn what situations are good for them, what situations are not. You learn so much. You learn so much. DeBonda said, "We need more people like you in general. If I was the mayor or governor, I'd pay you for just your advice to younger parents, because this doesn't just affect the family, but it affects the entire community." It does. It does. Because your child eventually is going to have to be in that community, right? And the more awareness you can bring, the more accepting people will be and understanding of your child and what they're going through. If you never tell anyone about autism, then they're not going to know. If you don't spread the word, you know, in your community, outside your community, wherever you go, right? I talk about autism wherever I go, right? I talk about it with people I don't know, right? I could just be meeting someone. If I see that they are open for a conversation about autism, I'm going to talk to them, right? I try to advertise autism in my clothes, right? I went and got me a scrub cap because I work in the emergency room. I went and got me a scrub cap, and it's an autistic puzzle piece scrub cap, and a lot of people that it has brought a lot of attention. Right, it has brought a lot of attention to autism. Um, People want to know about my scrub cap, right? They want to know, do I have someone in my family who's autistic, right? And 9 times out of 10, the person that's asking has someone in their family that's autistic, and they have questions sometimes. I can't answer a whole bunch of questions at that moment, but I can point them to our social media pages and to our walk and things like that, right? I give them what information that I can give them in the time that I have to spend with them at that moment. I do. I do. Exactly. Yeah. Richard said that's how we all learn is from each other's experience. Yes. The Bible said we need, yes, 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 we do. Can you share the flyer over here? Yes, I shared it. I shared it in the community. The flyer is shared in our on our community page. It is shared on the community page, the flyer. If you want to go look at that flyer, you can go look at the flyer for our walk. And you can, if you know people that are in Chicago, tell them about the walk. Tell them about the walk. The flyer is shared in the community. Is shared in the community. Yeah. So we do have the flyer posted over here on YouTube. It is posted on YouTube. So just go into the community and you will see our flyer for the walk this year. Exactly. Right. Yeah, you will see the flyer there. So you can share it, tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody, and you never know who you're telling that may be in Chicago area who might want to come out and walk with us. Word of mouth is a beautiful thing. I always say that word of mouth is a beautiful thing, right? A lot of things happen because of word of mouth, right? Because I told somebody, because you told somebody, and they told somebody, and just goes on and on. So yeah. Did Demarcus speak to y'all? I don't know if he spoke. I was just talking. Did you speak to everybody?
Oi, hey, why, again? Hey, what's up?
Demarcus said good afternoon and he had a good day at workshop. Yes, Richard. That's how we learn from each other, you know, our experiences, the things that we have experienced, right? That's how we learn. The Bible says, I honestly don't know many autistic people who are the age of Demarcus. For him to be born in 1979, yep, very different. He was born in 79, 1979. He's 47. 1979 is the year that Demarcus came into the world. Melly said good afternoon. I just realized he didn't say good afternoon to y'all. I just realized that. I'm sorry, y'all. Miss Merlin said great job, Demarcus. Melly said good afternoon, Demarcus. I'm sorry. That's my bad, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm just a woman going through right now. My mind is not totally here, right? It's not all the way here. And yeah, today is, you know, it's today. Yeah. So yeah. So yep. But yeah, anytime you have questions, don't hesitate to ask, right? This is how we learn, asking questions. If you keep your mouth closed and not talk about the things that you might want to know, things that you've experienced, right? We can do amazing things with, yes, we can do some, and we've done some amazing things over here at Autism Everyday. I'm speaking for everybody on here. We have done some amazing things. For us to be small in numbers, but we have done some great things over here on Autism Every Day, right? If you're not following our other social media platforms to bother, you can definitely go and do that. It's the same name. Autism Everyday is the name that we have on all of our platforms, right? Autism Everyday. Richard said, yes, we have done some amazing things, y'all. We have done some amazing things. We have helped quite a few people, right? We have helped, and I'm not talking about financially or anything like that. I'm talking about helping them to understand their children a lot better, helping them to understand autism a lot better. We've done a lot. We've done a lot, right? We have done a lot. Katina say it's a great group of people. Yes, we are a great group of people. We are definitely a great group of people. Yes. Uh, Tell your girlfriend, right? Tell your girlfriend to come through. If she wants to know anything, she is more than welcome to come and ask her questions, right? She's more than welcome, and that goes for anyone who may see this live after, or who may be in the background watching. You are more than welcome to come into these lives and ask questions. More than welcome. Don't hesitate to ask questions. The only way you're going to know something or find out is to ask questions, right? If I didn't ask all the questions that I asked when Demarcus was diagnosed, honey, I wouldn't know nothing. And if God had not placed the great people in our lives, even to this day, He's placing great people in our lives, right? Even to this day, He's still doing that. God is still allowing amazing, awesome people to come into our lives, right? That's what God is doing. He is doing that for us. And I'm so grateful, so thankful, you know, for all of you all. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, we are an awesome group of people. We are, right? I'm not cooking today, y'all, in case y'all want to know. I'm not cooking today. We still have a whole bag of chicken left from yesterday. We have a whole bag. I'm going to put it in the air fryer. Look at all the white butterflies, y'all. I will show y'all, but it shows my address. I will show y'all the little group of butterflies that are flying around the gate, but it shows my address, so I can't do that. But yeah, they're flying around. So yeah, but God is good. You know, God gives us what we need when we need it, how we need it, at the right time, and all of that. Right? That's what God does. It's kind of warm today, but yeah. So if y'all don't got no more questions, I think we're gonna get off of here, and I'm gonna go lay down. I ain't feeling 100. I'm not. I ain't gonna even lie. I don't feel 100. I don't um, actually feel sick to my stomach. I feel sick to my stomach at this moment. But yeah, I'm gonna try to eat me something and get me some water. I probably need water more than anything. I probably need water, so I'm gonna get me some water. Get myself situated so I can make my way to work tonight. Make my way to work tonight and just do the best I can do. That's all I can do. Do the best that I can do. But I love you guys, and I appreciate you all. We love you all. We appreciate you all. And thank you all for great conversations. Thank you all so much for great conversations. We got to turn the car back on, baby, because it's hot. So, yeah. I appreciate you all for great questions. I appreciate you all for great conversation. And I appreciate you all for um, um, being here. I appreciate y'all for being here. Greatly appreciate it, right? I appreciate you all so much. Melis, yeah. So, yeah. Uh, I will, Miss Marilyn. I definitely will, Katina. Definitely will. I'll do my best. I'm gonna lay down until time for me to get up and make my way to work. Um, yeah. people will donate and look out for him. Yeah. Well, we don't like. Let me just debate. So we don't accept donations for us, right? We don't accept donations for us. We don't accept donations for us. We accept donations for our walk. We do. We don't accept. We don't even accept donations for our walk. Really, we do fundraisers. This is how we raise our funds for our walk. We do fundraisers. We do fundraisers. We do fundraisers. We do fundraisers. We don't. Hold on a minute. Let me get rid of this person. Remove. Let me just remove any. I will remove any negativity. I will remove any negativity. Right. I will remove any negativity. Yeah. We don't accept donations. We don't. We. I have a. We know I work. We take care of ourselves. We don't need come on here and we don't need nobody to take care of us or anything like that. We just we only accept funds for our walk. That's it. That's all. I did already. I did. I did. I didn't block them, but I don't even know how to block on here. Um, hold on. I think I did it. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah. Yeah, I got them. Yeah. Yeah. I think I blocked them. I think I blocked them. I think I blocked that person. You know, people come with ignorance. It's always somebody in the background with ignorance going on, right? So yeah, so that's we don't. That's what we don't do to bother. Just so you know, right? We don't accept donations for us. We live a pretty good life, and we are not in need of anything. Demarcus is not in need of anything, right? Just keep up the good work. You're the pro at this. I'm just another person. Well, I appreciate you, and you're not just another person. You're important, right? You are very important, right? You are very important. But anyway, y'all, I think I got rid of that person. I never had to block nobody on here. Yeah. So yeah. But we do our fundraisers every year, and we always come out ahead. We come together and we get everything that we need for our walk and all that kind of stuff. I do have T-shirts now. I don't have T-shirts right now, but I'm in the process of getting more T-shirts. Now those T-shirts, now we do sell those T-shirts. They're not free, right? We sell the T-shirts with Autism Everyday on the front with a big butterfly. One day I have to wear one, and hopefully you'll come on and you'll be able to see the T-shirt that we wear for our walk. But I am in the process of getting more T-shirts. Um, yeah, in the process of getting more. So yeah, but anyway, guys, we're about to get off of here, and we will definitely be back tomorrow. We are on, in case you want to know about, we are on Facebook in the mornings. We are on Facebook in the mornings at about 8:45. We are on. And then we are here in the afternoon. We are here on YouTube in the afternoons at 2 p.m. So yeah, so those, are the times that we are here, and we've been coming here every day for the last week or so, right? But I appreciate your feedback. I appreciate your questions. I appreciate you sharing about your girlfriend's autistic child. I appreciate all of that. I appreciate each of you for chiming in on topics, and sharing your experiences or your opinions, your ideas. I thank you all for all of it. I appreciate you all so very much. But yeah, so we're about to go, and we will see you all in the morning on the ride to drop the markets off at workshop, if God say the same. You all enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your day. And, God bless you all, and thank you all for your prayers. Keep those prayers coming, because Lord knows we are in need of them. Keep them coming. But yeah. So we're gonna let Demarcus go ahead and say his good nights to you all, and y'all be blessed. Okay. Go ahead, Demarcus.
Alright. See you more. Oh.
So Demarcus said good night. See you all tomorrow. He love you all. And y'all know, as I always say, keep loving your heart, a smile on your face, a praise in your mouth. God first, and he will take care of the rest. Love you all. See y'all later. Love y'all. All right, let's go.